Hey, just a quick video, kind of pre-review, not really, but just another slot story today about the Scalextric Ford GTE, the newest one that's coming out, not this one, the Wynn's racing car. I contacted Wynn's Racing the morning that they won Le Mans, and while they were still celebrating, I guess, I had been watching the race, of course, and I thought it was fantastic that the privateer team won, and I thought it would make a great livery, and the fact that it was a privateer American team that did so well. I thought it was a natural, so I contacted the guy that I worked with at Scalextric at the time, and he thought it was a great idea. He'd been thinking the same thing, and they replied back that day. Surprisingly, they thought it was really cool that someone wanted to do a slot car of the car that had just won. Later on, it happened that they were disqualified because of it was a fuel tank, right? It was just like it was over by some minuscule amount of fuel load, but it made sense to do the car anyway, and we contacted the team again. It was a couple days until they got back to their home base in Texas, near Houston. They reached out to us. Eventually, Ben Keating, the owner of the company, reached out to us. Everyone agreed within pretty short order that they would do the car, that Scalextric could do the car. And I think it's fantastic. Ben and I and the exec at the company at Scalextric had been in contact with them a number of times. And Ben was particularly excited about getting a slot car done. He had to do a little bit of arm twisting with Ford. Yeah, it's all great. The car's coming out real soon. Should arrive here in the U.S. And GTE is the Scalextric one is really a great car. It's got a nice long wheelbase. It's got a nice long guide lead. The amount of the distance between the guide post and the rear axle is fantastic. The guide is really far forward of the front axle. It's got a nice low stance, as everybody knows. It's a fantastic car. We had agreed with Wynn's. They had asked us, or we had asked them rather, if we could do some races with them, some co-marketing, I guess you'd say. And I'm hopeful that somebody from Scalextric USA is going to do that, because to be able to market at the track with the team to get slot cars in front of their fans would be, that's the ticket right there. And I'm hoping that they can do this just to get that co-marketing done with the actual team and get slot car racing in front of the Wynn's Racing fans. It should be a really successful slot car for them. We had the prototype of the slot car in New York earlier this year, and actually the title slide for this that I'm going to put on for this video is the picture that I took of the prototype that we had showed in New York. We had it at the booth in New York, and God, the car looks so good. So I mean, yeah, it's going to be a really successful car for them. It's a cool story, I think. So anyway, I figured I'd share this little briefer video, more brief video than some in the past. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.